Remember when I was young, so were you. The time stood still. Love was all we knew. You were the first, so was I. Made love and then you cried. Remember when? Remember when we vowed the vows and walked the walk and gave our hearts, made the start, and it was hard. We lived and learned life through curves. There was joy, there was hurt. Remember when? Remember when old ones died and new were born, and life was changed. Disassembled, rearranged, we came together, fell apart, and broke each other's hearts. Remember when? Oh, play that steel guitar, we'll make it right. Remember when the sound of little feet was music? We danced to week, brought back the love. We found trust, vowed we'd never give it up. Remember when? Seems so old now, looking back. It's just a stepping stone to where we are, where we've been. Said we'd do it all again. Remember when? Remember when? Said when we turned gray, when the children grow up and move away, we won't be sad, we'll be glad for all the life we've had. And we'll remember when.
till they sing, side by side on that front porch swing, living on love. He can't see anymore, and she can barely sweep the floor, but hand in hand they'll walk through that door, just living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, it's what you're thinking. Love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. Living on love, buying on time. Without somebody, nothing ain't worth a dime. Just like an old-fashioned storybook rhyme, living on love. It sounds simple, it's what you're thinking. Love can walk through fire without blinking. It doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love. No, it doesn't take much when you get enough, living on love.
Everyone considered him the coward of the county. He'd never stood one single time to prove the county wrong. His mama named him Tommy, but folks just called him Yellow. Something always told me they were reading Tommy wrong. He was only 10 years old when his daddy died in prison. I looked after Tommy 'cause he was my brother's son. I still recall the final words my brother said to Tommy. Son, my life is over, yours has just begun. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. There's someone for everyone. Tommy's love was Becky. In her arms, he didn't have to prove he was a man. One day while he was working, the Gatlin boys came calling. They took turns at Becky, and there was 3 of them. Tommy opened up the door, saw his Becky crying. Torn dress, the shattered look was more than he could stand. He reached above the fireplace, took down his daddy's picture. As his tears fell on his daddy's face, I heard these words again. Promise me, son, not to do the things I've done. Walk away from trouble if you can. Now it don't mean you're weak if you turn the other cheek. I hope you're old enough to understand. Son, you don't have to fight to be a man. The Gatlin boys just laughed at him when he walked into the bar room. One of them got up, met him halfway across the floor. When Tommy turned around, they said, "Hey, look, old Yellow's leaving." You could have heard a pin drop when Tommy stopped and blocked the door. 20 years of crawling, bottled up inside him. He wasn't holding nothing back, he let them have it all. When Tommy left the barroom, not a Gatlin boy was standing. He said this one's for Becky, as he watched the last one fall. And I heard him say, I promised you, Dad, not to do the things you've done. I walk away from trouble when I can. Now please don't think I'm weak, I didn't turn the other cheek. And Papa, I sure hope you understand. Sometimes you gotta fight when you're a man. Everyone considered him the coward of the county.
You fill up my senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again. Come let me love you, let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter, let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you, let me always be with you. Come let me love you, come love me again. Senses like a night in the forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, come fill me again.
When I was a little bitty boy, just above the floor, we used to go out to Grandma's house every month end or so. Have chicken pie and country ham, homemade butter on the bread. But the best darn thing about Grandma's house was a great big feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. Made from the feathers of 4 11 geese, took a whole full of club for a tick. It hold 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, figure we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. After supper we'd sit around the fire, the old folks would spit and chew. Pa would talk about the farm and the war, and my grand sing a ballad or two. I'd sit and listen, watch the fire till a cobweb filled my head. Next thing I know, I'd wake up in the morning in the middle of the old feather bed. It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. Made from the feathers of 4 11 geese, took a whole bunch of cloth for a tick. It hold 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, figure we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Yeah! Well, I love my ma, and I love my pa, I love Gran and Grandpa too. I've been fishing with my uncle, I wrestled my cousin, I even kissed Aunt Lou. Ooh, and if I ever had to make a choice, I guess it ought to be said, I'd trade them all plus a gal down the road for Grandma's feather It was 9 feet high and 6 feet wide, soft as a downy chick. Made from the feathers of 4-11 geese, took a hold of the cloth for a tick. It hold 8 kids, 4 hound dogs, a figure we stole from the shed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed. Didn't get much sleep, but we had a lot of fun on Grandma's feather bed.
Spring of 47, so the story it is told. Old John Sutter went to the millside and found a piece of shining gold. Well, he took it to the city, where the word like wildfire spread. And old John Sutter soon came to wishing he'd left that stone in the riverbed. For they came like herds of locusts, every woman, child, and man. In their lumbering Conestogas, they left their tracks upon the land. Some would fail and some would prosper, some would die and some would kill. Some would thank the Lord for their deliverance, and some would curse John Sutter's mill. Well, they came from New York City, and they came from Alabama, with their dreams of finding fortunes in this wild, unsettled land. Well, some fell prey to hostile arrows as they tried to cross the plains, and some were lost in the Rocky Mountains, with their hands froze to the reins. Oh, some would fail and some would prosper, some would die and some would kill. Some would thank the Lord for their deliverance, and some would curse John Sutter's mill. Some pushed on to California, and others stopped to take their rest. And by the spring They had opened up the west, and then the railroad came behind them, and the land was plowed and tamed. When old John Sutter went to meet his maker with not one penny to his name, oh, some would fail and some would prosper, some would die and some would kill. Some would thank the Lord for their deliverance, and some would curse John Sutter's mill. Some would curse John Sutter's mill. Some men's thirsts are never filled.
Well, excuse me, but I think you got my chair. No, that one's not taken, I don't mind. You sit here, I'll be glad to share. It's usually packed here on Friday night. Don't mind, could I talk you about the light? Oh, thank you. Could I drink you a bite? Oh, listen to me. What I mean is, can I buy you a drink? Anything you please. Well, I don't think I caught your name. Are you waiting for someone to meet you here? Well, that makes two of us. Glad you came. No, I don't know the name of the band, but they're good. Are they? Would you like? Song too, it reminds me of you and me, baby. Do you think there's a chance that later on I could drive you home? No, I don't mind at all. Oh, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all. Oh, I like you too, and to tell you the truth, that wasn't my chair after all.
The older
get, the more I think. You only get a minute, better live while you're in it, 'cause it's gone in a blink. And the older I get, the truer it is. It's the people you love, not the money and stuff, that makes you rich. And if they found the fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get, the fewer friends I have. But you don't need a lot when the ones that you've got have always got your back. And the older I get, the better I am at knowing when to give and when to take a stand. And if they found the fountain of youth, I wouldn't drink a drop, and that's the truth. Funny how it feels, I'm just getting to my best years yet. The older I get. Times I've laughed and cried, they're souvenirs and little signs of the life I've lived. The older I get, the longer I pray. I don't know why, I guess that I've got more to say. And the older I get, more thankful I feel for the life I've had and all the life I'm living still.
Makes me proud. Lord, don't she make me proud. She never makes a scene, hanging all over me in a crowd. 'Cause people like to talk, Lord, don't they love to talk. When they turn out the lights, I know she'll be leaving with me. And when we get behind closed doors and she lets her hair hang down, and she makes me glad that I'm a man, oh, no one knows what goes on behind closed doors. My baby makes me smile, Lord, don't she make me smile. She's never far away or too tired to say I want you.
always a lady, just like a lady should be. And when they turn out the lights, she's still a baby to me. And when we get behind closed doors and she lets her hair down and she makes me glad that I'm a man. Oh, no one knows what goes on behind closed doors. Behind closed doors.
Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. When that sun is hot in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking up to county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle in Houston, broke my leg in Santa Fe, lost my wife and a girlfriend somewhere along the way. I've been looking for aid when they pulled that gate, and I hope that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I got is just what I've got on. I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep. We took turns of staring out the window at the darkness. Boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. If you don't mind me saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice. So I handed him my bottle. He drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. Then the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, if you're gonna play the game, boy, you better learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold 'em knowing to fall on, knowing to walk away, knowing to run. You never count your money, but when you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. Every gambler knows the secret to surviving, knowing what to throw away and doing what to keep. Every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. When he finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette and faded off to sleep. Somewhere in the night, the gambler, he broke even, but in his final words I found an ace that I could keep. Come on. You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to run. You never count your money. When you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done.
If I ever fall
Texas. And Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen's over in Abilene, she forgot I hung the moon. And Allison in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. Dimples, who now lives in Temple's got the law looking for me. All my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. I remember that old Brazos River where I learned to swim, but it brings to mind another time where I wore my welcome thin. By transcendental meditation, I go there each night, but I always come back to myself long before daylight. 'Cause all my exes live in Texas, and Texas is a place I dearly love to be. But all my exes live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Some folks think I've been hiding. There's a rumor that I died, but I'm alive and well in Tennessee.
Baby, all I've got's this beat up leather bag, and everything I own don't fill up half. But don't you worry about the way I pack. All I care about is getting back real soon. A goodbye kiss is all I need from you. I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed, carrying your love with me. It's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need, carrying your love with me. Highway, stuck out in the rain, darling, all I have to do is speak your name. The clouds roll back and the waters part, the sun starts shining in my heart for you. You're right there in everything I do. I'm carrying your love with me, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed, carrying in your love with me. It's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. Yeah, I'm carrying your love with me. I'm carrying your love with me. West Virginia down to Tennessee. I'll be moving with the good Lord's speed. Carrying your love with me. It's my strength for holding on. Every minute that I have to be gone, I'll have everything I'll ever need. I'm carrying your love with me. Carrying your love with me.
Lonely child alone and one, a cabinet maker's son. His hands were meant for different works, and his heart was no to none. And then his home went his own solitary way. And he gave to me a gift I know I never can repay. A simpler faith. He tried to be a soldier once, but his music wouldn't wait. He earned his love through discipline, a thundering velvet hand. His gentleness of sculpting souls took me years to understand. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are growing old. Blood runs through my instrument, and this song is in my soul. Love has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. My brother's lives were different, for they heard another call. One went to Chicago and the other to St. Paul. And I'm in Colorado and I'm not in some hotel, living out this life I chose and come to know so well. Stories of the road. I thank you for the freedom when it came my time to go. I thank you for the kindness and the times when you got tough. And Papa, I don't think I said I love you near enough. The leader of the band is tired and his eyes are grown old, but his blood runs through my instrument, and this song is in my soul. Love has been a poor attempt to imitate the man. I'm just a living legacy to the leader of the band. I am a living legacy to the leader of the band.
Way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. We got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, a pyramid of cans in a pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about living. Never had a plan, still living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Well, we fogged up the windows in my old Chevy. Well, I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So I settled for a burger and a great slow home. Dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. I'm talking about cars and dreaming about women. I never had a plan, still living for the minute. Yeah, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. Yeah. Chattahoochee, it gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia ass. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Chattahoochee, never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who I was. A lot about living and a little about love. A lot about living and a little about love.
I finally found someone who really cares. You held my hand when it was cold, when I was lost. You took me home, you gave me hope, but now and turn my lives back into truth again. You even called me friend, you gave me strength to start alone again, to face the world out on my own again. Put me high upon a pedestal, so high that I could almost see eternity. You needed me, you needed me, you needed me, you needed me.
While she lay sleeping, stay out late at night and play my songs. And sometimes all the nights can be so long. And it's good when I finally make it home, all alone, while she lays dreaming. Try to get undressed without the lights, and quietly she says, how was your night? And I come to her and say, it was alright. Now hold her tight. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday, if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little songs. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, and so I go on trying faithfully. And who knows, maybe on some special night, if my song is right, I will find a way, while she lays waiting. I stumble to the kitchen for a bite, and I see my old guitar in the night, just waiting for me like a secret friend. There's no end, while she lays crying. I fumble with a melody or two, and I'm torn between the things that I should do. And she says to wake her up when I'm through. God, her love is true. And she believes in me. I'll never know just what she sees in me. I told her someday, if she was my girl, I could change the world with my little songs. I was wrong, but she has faith in me, and so I go on trying faithfully. And who knows, maybe on some special night, if my song is right, I will find a way, while she lays, while she lays for me.
little boys don't cry, and heroes don't die, and good always wins again and again. And love is a sweet dream that always comes true. All we fly for like the movies, I'd never be blue. But here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, but the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. I gave you my love, but it wasn't enough to hold your heart when times got tough. And tonight on that silver screen, it'll end like it should. Two lovers will make it through like I hoped we would. Here in the real world, it's not that easy at all. 'Cause when hearts get broken, it's real tears that fall. And darling, it's sad but true, but the one thing I've learned from you is how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world. Now how the boy don't always get the girl here in the real world.
Highwayman, on the coast roads I did ride, with sword and pistol by my side. Many a maiden lost her baubles to my trade. Many a soldier spent his lifeblood on my blade. Them bastards hung me in the spring of 25, but I am still alive. I was a sailor, I was born upon the tide. With the sea I did abide. I sailed a schooner around the Horn into Mexico. I went aloft and furled the mainsail in a blow. And when the yards broke off, they said that I got killed, but I am living still. I was a dam builder across the river deep and wide, where still and water did collide. A place called Boulder on the wild Colorado. I slipped and fell into the wet concrete below. They buried me in that great tomb that knows no sound, but I am still around. I'll always be around and around
Gabriel. I fly a starship across the universe divide, and when I reach the other side, I'll find a place to rest my spirit if I can. Perhaps I may become a highwayman again, or I may simply be a single drop of rain, but I will remain, and I'll be back again and again and again and again and again and again and again.
When I was just a little one with scrapes upon my knee, I'd run across the green field to Grandpa's house with glee. He'd sit me on his old porch swing and rock me side to side. Oh, the stories that he'd tell me there would make a young boy's eyes grow wide. Oh, it was 10 feet high and 10 feet wide, made sturdy wood with ropes tied tight. It swayed in the breeze like a boat at sea on Grandpa's old porch swing. Just him and me, we'd laugh and sing, and I'd feel so free on Grandpa's old porch swing beneath the old oak tree. He'd tell me about the good old days, the farms and fields he'd plow, how he met my grandma with that twinkle in her brow. The swing would creak and groan along with every word he'd say, like he was nodding right in rhythm with Grandpa's tales of yesterday. Oh, it was 10 feet high and 10 feet wide, made sturdy wood with ropes tied tight. It swayed in the breeze like a boat at sea on Grandpa's old porch swing. Just him and me, we'd laugh and sing, and I'd feel so free on Grandpa's old porch swing beneath the old oak tree. Tell me about the good old days, the farms and fields he'd plow, how he met my grandma with that twinkle in her brow. The swing would creak and groan along with every word he'd say, like he was nodding right in rhythm with Grandpa's tales of yesterday. Oh, it was 10 feet high and 10 feet wide, made sturdy wood with ropes tied tight. It swayed in the breeze like a boat at sea on Grandpa's old porch swing. Just him and me, we'd laugh and sing, and I'd feel so free on Grandpa's old porch swing beneath the old oak tree. On Grandpa's old porch swing beneath the old oak tree. On summer nights we'd watch the fireflies dance in the air. Grandma'd hum a sweet old tune, sitting in a favorite chair. The stars would shine above us like diamonds in the night, and I feel like that old swing was taking me on a flight. Oh, a flight. Years have passed, I've grown up fast, but I still can feel the joy of that old swing on the front porch where I'd sit as just a boy. Now I take my little one and we swing side to side, and I tell them all the stories that Grandpa once did confide. Oh, it was 10 feet high and 10 feet wide, made sturdy wood with ropes tied tight. It swayed in the breeze like a boat at sea on Grandpa's old porch swing. Just him and me, we'd laugh and sing, and I'd feel so free on Grandpa's old porch swing beneath the old oak tree. Now every time I hear that creak, I feel the spirit near, and I know that swing will always hold the memories so dear. So here's to Grandpa's porch swing, where dreams and laughter grow, in the warm embrace of family where love will always flow.
up her bags in the early light. Didn't say a word, didn't start a fight. Just a quiet glance, no tears in her eyes. She's walked this road, she don't even cry. She's learned to walk away without a sound, to let the past scattered all around. No more pleading, no more sighs. Yes, she's found her peace in goodbye. She's learned to walk away just like she should, breaking my heart like she knew she could. I remember the day she begged me to stay, all the little ways I pushed her away. Ever thought that I'd see her so cold? Guess she's tired of waiting for me to hold. She's learned to walk away without a sound, to let the past scattered all around. No more pleading, no more sighs. Guess she's found her peace in goodbye. She's learned to walk away just like she should, breaking my heart like she knew she could. She got strong when I stayed weak. Now she's got the strength I couldn't keep. All that time I thought I'd be fine, but now she's gone and I'm left behind. She's learned to walk away without a sound, left the past scattered all around. No more pleading, no more sighs. Guess she's found her peace in goodbye. She's learned to walk away just like she should, breaking my heart like she knew she could. And as she fades from sight down that road, I see the strength that I'll never know. She's learned to walk away, close the door, and my heart won't be the same no more.
The night was getting cold. Stopped by a small town bar where stories are told. An old man sat in a corner, eyes clear and bright. He nodded me over, said stay for a while tonight. He said, son, life's a journey, there's ups and downs to go. You'll learn what you're holding by what you choose to show. Hold your cards close, but don't be afraid to play. Every road has a story, it's in the price you pay. I leaned in closer, he took a sip of gin. There's things in life you lose, and things you hope to win. But every man's a wanderer with dreams he's gotta chase, and sometimes it's the stumbles that set you in your place. He said, son, life's a gamble, a deal you can't control. It's not the hand you're given, but the strength within your soul. You'll meet folks who help you, and some who turn away, but keep your head up, you'll find your way. Then he paused, looked out to the night, said, I've walked too many roads to get lost in the fight. You'll learn when to hold on and when to walk away, and know some things can't be changed. The clock struck midnight, he rose with a sigh. Remember this talk when times are high and dry. He left me with a wink and faded from view, but his words lingered on, clear and true. He which ones you'll let go. Keep your cards close, but don't forget to play. Every road has a story, it's in the price you pay. So now I wander with his wisdom by my side, through the winding roads of life, where shadows and light collide. And I know I'll be alright, no matter where I roam, 'cause the road is my story, and the world my home.
So now I wander with his wisdom by my side, through the winding roads of life, where shadows and light collide. And I know I'll be alright, no matter where I roam, 'cause the road is my story, and the world my home. So now I wander with his wisdom by my side, through the winding roads of life, where shadows and light collide. And I know I'll be alright, no matter where I roam, 'cause the road is...
The warden came to see me early in the morning light. Said it's time to take your walk beneath the cold and hollow sky. I felt the chains around me, but my heart was somewhere far, in a town I left behind me, wrapped up in her arms. Bring me back again to where the rivers run so free, where the fields are green and love waits patiently. Sing a song of home to ease this troubled soul within. Bring me back again, oh bring me back again. I saw an old friend waiting with a tear upon his face. He picked up his guitar and played the tune of a better place. And every note took me further down that winding road, to the simple life I cherished, where peace was all I know. Bring me back again to where the rivers run so free, where the fields are green and love waits patiently. Sing a song of home to ease this troubled soul within. Bring me back again, oh bring me back again. I know my time is fading like shadows in the dawn, but the sweet memories linger even when I'm gone. If there's a heaven waiting, let it look like home to me, with that gentle rolling hillside and the tall oak trees. Bring me back again to where the rivers run so free, where the fields are green and love waits patiently. Sing a song of home to ease this troubled soul within. Bring me back again, oh bring me back again. As I walk this lonely journey with my soul laid bare, take me back to those fields, Lord, I know you'll find me there.